this thing so you're not sitting here crooked. That's better. I'm just waiting to get loaded. I'm sitting here outside of Houston a little bit and waiting to get loaded. I'm not supposed to technically be here till tomorrow. I'm in Brookshire, Texas, for those of you that are familiar with the area, but I'm about 20-30 minutes west of Houston off of I-10. And if I don't get loaded here, I'm gonna head over to the Loves and give me a shower and stuff. There's a Loves early on the next exit up, so literally I'll be like 5 minutes or so to come back here in the morning if they won't load me tonight. But if they load me tonight, I've got roughly about 5 or 6 hours left to drive, so I'm just waiting to see what happens. I'm sitting in line. This looks like a brand new building. Looks like this part's still under construction, and then there's people at docks over there. And the inside looks really nice. I talked to a guy inside, and he's gonna let me know if they have the product, and if they do, he's gonna load me tonight. And I'm gonna start heading back to Clear Lake, Iowa, and get a jump on this, and hopefully that'll help me get some more miles for the week. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of chilling out and not doing much, just hanging out. Haven't been on much lately. Hey Dakota Bode, how's it going? But these containers you see in the back, that pretty much looks like all they deal with here is whatever's in those totes. And so it's not supposed to be hazardous material, because I told them that's the only endorsement I don't have is a hazardous, but I've got pretty much everything else. So they updated me in the system as having tanker and stuff. So, but these tote things are what I'm probably picking up and taking to a place in Clear Lake, Iowa, to Titan Pro. I don't know what it is. It could be whatever it is. It's them totes, and it'll probably be a heavy load. Having those totes of liquid, so I'll be heading up to the Loves to get scaled out as soon as I leave. Whether that be tonight or whether that be in the morning, if I have to come back to get loaded in the morning. So hopefully I can get a jump on it. Then I can drive about 6 hours up the road. I've got 5.5 hours of drive time left right now, and I'm ticking on my 14. So the longer I sit here, the less far I can go. So it'd be nice to at least get past Houston, but then I'll still have to deal with Dallas if I go that direction. But yeah, so got my here, I'll put you over here so you can see me better. Got my new Spider-Man hoodie, and then unfortunately I got dog hair all over it because I visited my sister's house. But I got this new Spider-Man, kind of like a Letterman's jacket. So it's pretty cool. I got it for almost half off. Was supposed to be like 115, 120. I got it for like 60. So pretty badass looking coat. And then I got all these pins on it. I'm only going to put this on for a second. Easier to show you guys. So this hoodie is one of those like you've seen that. Oh, I gotta go from here. So you can do that. I don't really like this part as much. It's cool, like if I need to put that on, if I need to keep the wind out of my face or something, that would be cool. But I got all these Spider-Man pins that I've been collecting and putting on here. Got some Venom ones over here. So got that. But it's too warm for that where I'm at. I'm almost too warm in this hoodie. Oh, and I got a Spider-Man t-shirt underneath this. Got all the Spider-Man gear on, want to match. So, just now recuperating from Christmas. Christmas was rough on me and the wife, having all the stuff we had to do, and some sleep deprivation, and took me a little while to recuperate, more than usual. Normally don't take me as long to recuperate. So, but I did, and I got sick for roughly 2 weeks or so with that thing going around that was attacking everybody's lungs and making it hard to breathe and giving you coughing spells and making you feel like you got weak lungs. And I got kind of weak lungs anyway from my days of smoking. Don't smoke anymore, but it's been probably 10 years since I've smoked. So let's hope I can get loaded here soon to where I still have enough hours to get out of Texas, or at least past the big cities of Texas, and make it the better portion of the way up there to Clear Lake, Iowa. I need to stop at the shop. There's a I need to go check on it. I'll take you with me. I'm gonna go check to see if this zip tie stayed on. And try not to step in this mud. New constructed places. See what's going on back here. Let's see if it stayed. Yeah, it stayed. Put a zip tie. I might get back to tight squeeze. But yeah, if you look right here, this busted, and I put a zip tie right there, and hopefully that will hold until I can get this trailer back to the shop. But it was hanging all the way down, and it was about 1 inch from the ground. And I had some people in the car pointing and telling me in the back, so I wonder if this stuff was scraping on the ground or something. I don't see any wear. Well, maybe a little bit. Doesn't appear to be any damage that I can tell. So, oh well, let me get out of here. Ugh. Yeah. It's definitely a brand new place. Still got stuff. They're working on this end of the building. And they got docks over that way. So. These guys have not moved yet. I don't know when this place closes for the night, but I'm hoping that plug you back in here. Hoping I can get loaded tonight, and then I can just drive tomorrow. Yeah. It's been crazy. But it's starting to get all back to normal. So I'm down here where it's nice and fairly warm, and it's freezing cold up there. I'm hoping that zip tie, when I get up into those really cold temperature, that plastic zip tie doesn't get all brittle and break off. I'm thinking about putting a second on just to kind of reinforce it. I might have to do that. So, all right, hey, that one's moving up. Now I can move up a little bit. Gonna stay out of this mud here. Pull up and hopefully they got what I need in order to get loaded. These guys are delivering and I'm picking up, so hopefully they've got the stuff that I need and they'll just put it on here. But just playing the hangout game. There. See better. So they're starting to give me some different stuff to go to some different areas. As me coming down here to Texas. I just did Texas last week. came down to Fort Worth, and then zipped back down to Fort Worth to a prison, which was a weird delivery because there was no signs telling me where the shipping and receiving entrance was, and it was just, the entrance was this tiny gate that you could barely fit the semi truck through. And I got in there, and then you had to worm around to get backed up to an outside dock that you really couldn't see because they had all kind of container shipping containers, just like the one in front of me, surrounding the place. So it was kind of hard to see what the building was. You could see the roof, you could kind of see that it was something, but you couldn't tell whether or not that was a place with docks or not. But I got there when it was dark out, so it was even worse. And the road had signs on it saying no trucks on the road. So I didn't want to go on the road because I didn't want to get in trouble. But it's one of those situations where the entrance to the place you're going to pick up or deliver is just a little ways down the road that's labeled no trucks, and that's the only way in. And so that's the way it was, and it was kind of stupid. Skinny roads, and I was circling the place a little bit trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. And then finally I just put my hazards on, set my brakes, and walked inside the gate. And because I saw somebody walking around, so I went in and asked them if I was in the right place, and they said yep. And they had me line up for the dock and wait for them to come. And I put my paperwork, my bills, on the back of the trailer, and this young girl got on the forklift and she just ran the paperwork right over. Wasn't paying attention, but she told me, oh, I saw that paperwork, but I thought it was something old, so I just ran it on over. It's like, you didn't look to see what it was? Because I set it right directly in the center. Instead of, normally I set it off to like the right side of the trailer, but this time I set it in the middle for whatever reason, and stuck a piece of wood on it so the wind wouldn't blow it away, and then stuck the seal on top of it, and then gingerly backed up. And can't believe she ran it over, but we were able to scotch tape it back together, and then she made photocopies of it, made a couple copies, one good copy for me and one copy for them. But we had to sit there and scotch tape these 3 pages back together. It was in like 4 or 5 different pieces. Could have been worse, but she wasn't even paying attention. She unloaded 1 or 2 pallets, and then she came and knocked on my door. Where's the paperwork? I put it on the back of the trailer. You didn't see it? No. So I had to walk back there, and I showed her, and she had run it on over. And then I went to a prison up in Louisiana. I was delivering French fries, and so a bunch of prisoners got their French fries because I delivered to it. And it was one set of bills for the first prison in Fort Worth, and then there was one other stop, but it was 2 sets of bills, and it was all French fries for the second stop wherever I went in Louisiana, and dropped off that load to them. And that one actually had signs saying food service deliveries this way, food service deliveries that way. And it was a little bit bigger place, and got unloaded and then got on out of there. That one wasn't too bad, but that first one was just like, they need to put some signs up saying truck entrance or something. They need to put a couple of signs up so that trucks coming in know where they need to go. So my dispatcher showed me on Google Earth, and we looked at where I was supposed to go, but things look very different in person than they do on the screen. And I was looking at it. I kept looking at it again and again. Google Earth on my phone and stuff, and you just could not tell that was it. But when I was picking that load up, that load was screwed up from the get-go. From the time they even started throwing that load together to schedule it, it got all messed up getting scheduled and everything. It was supposed to be picked up the week before, and then they had me taking it, and when I was supposed to pick it up on 1:30 on Monday, I wound up not getting out of there till 2:38 Tuesday morning, 2:38 a.m. And then I was able to get my Lebanon after driving just from Ankeny down into the northeast part of Des Moines, over there off of Madison Avenue, and picked that stuff up at the cold storage place. And they gave me two different addresses, and both of them were cold storage places on two different streets, only not very far away. And I went to the first one first, and it was the wrong place, and I went to the second place, and that was the right place. And then I had to wait. I got my 10-hour break plus in. So that's how it goes. So hopefully he's gonna get me loaded tonight. When I have a bunch of them, I don't know how much those weigh a piece. Does it say? No, can't read that from here. But I'll be delivering a bunch of them type of totes up to Clear Lake, Iowa. So there's pretty much your update and of what I've been up to. And this weekend I get home and I gotta move a bed out of our bedroom because we're getting a new bed. We're getting an adjustable bed, and then we're putting that bed in the other room for her dad, who's in the hospital right now. Well, not the hospital, he's in a home, he's in a rehab. It's not for drugs, it's a diabetes rehab to get his blood sugar back, sugar levels back in order, and to get his strength back, because he literally got to the point where he couldn't walk again and he was falling. So we need to try to get his strength back so he can walk around. We got a walker in his bedroom for him. Hopefully we can get it so he doesn't need it, but we will see and see what happens. All you can do is just wait and see what happens. But it's all good though. So I'm hoping they'll get me loaded tonight and I can take off. By the time I get loaded, I'm not going to get too far up the road. Well, I can get through Houston and maybe get through the Fort Worth, Dallas area, so that I don't have to fight that in the morning, because that'll be a major slow up in the morning. And then get as far north as I can before I run out of time, but my time's a ticking. So I got 4 hours and 45 minutes left, and I'm just waiting. Should put myself on sleeper berth. There's the update. I think I'm gonna go back here and chill out and watch some of my Dexter and wait to see what happens here. Wish me luck. But I can get out of here tonight, so I can get headed up there tonight and get that trailer looked at, get that zip tie replaced with a spring that's not broke. Have them fix that. So I'm gonna get out of here and go relax and wait for things to pop off. Otherwise, I'm heading down the street here and going to the Loves and hope I got a shower ticket left on my Loves thing. But I'm basically going to go get parked over there unless I decide just to park on the street out here and wait for them to open up in the morning. So they said a lot of guys do that. I just might do that. So anyways, I'll catch you guys next video. It's just on here for a little bit of an update, let you guys kind of know what's going on. Not a whole lot really, so I'll get back with you guys later. Bye.